fly to Arizona via American Airlines, and it takes 3 hours and 30 minutes to get there. But due to different time zone, we only fly an hour and 30 minutes. We'll rent a car for the entire trip so that we can manage our own time. Keep monitor the gas so that you won't stock up in the middle of the desert. Arizona's topography varies from region to region, but majority would be deserted area. This is only part of Tonto National Park. You can see a lot of cacti or cactuses on both sides of the road, and even on the mountains as well. The land area of Arizona is vast. It has large open spaces, then it goes to mountainous again. Elevation changes when you get closer to Sedona. You will know that you are almost near Sedona when you see Red Rock Mountains, which is Sedona is known for. So this is Route 179 and it offers scenic view of Red Rock formations of Sedona. And majority of the roads here are just 1 or 2 lanes, so just be patient. And also during the peak season, definitely there will be a traffic jam. It took us 3 hours to travel from the airport to Sedona, so our first stop would be our lunch break, so we visited a village called Talakipaki. Hello guys, so I'm gonna share to you where we stay here in Arizona, specifically here in Sedona for 2 days. So we are here at Green Tree Inn. It's a budget hotel, but the facilities, the accommodation, and the services are good. So we choose this accommodation because it offers breakfast. Its location is in the heart of the city, and also it has an outdoor pool. So let's go there. Sedona, guys, is a desert. The temperature varies, depends on the season too. So right now it's almost summer, so the temperature ranges to 29 to 31. So in our hotel, in our room, it's more spacious. It also depends on your preference, you know. There's a lot of hotels here, so if less amenities, like there's no pool, it will be lesser. And also, but if you want to stay in a luxurious hotel, there's a lot of choices here. Well, it always depends on your budget. And this is our first hike. We went to Chicken Point. So the trail has 720 feet elevation, but we didn't get the chance to go to the summit because it's too high. We also went to Airport Mesa Vortex. It has an elevation of approximately 5,000 feet above sea level. It is a perfect spot to watch the sunset. This is our second day here in Sedona, and we are going to do 2 trails. We will climb the Bell Rock Mountain and also the Devil's Bridge. So right now we're here at Courthouse Vista parking lot, and we're going to hike this. Right now it's 8 o'clock, but the sun shines so bright. This is the courthouse. Yeah, and that one is the Bell Rock. So if you can see, it really looks like a bell. So this is how the cactuses look like here. The trail looks easy, but you can actually hear my panting. The hike here is a bit challenging compared to yesterday. This is the view from the Bell Rock. Fascinating. So almost near. No, I'm not gonna go to the top, but maybe in the middle. So guys, I already give up. I can't do it. It looks like it looks easy, but to tell you honestly, look, it's very steep, and I have I have a fear of heights, so no, I'm cool. So we lost a lot of energy, so right now we need to replenish it. So we went to one of the restaurants here in Sedona, particularly at Colt Grill. We are upgrading our hiking to the next level. We will go to the Devil's Bridge. I think the hotter is better for them. Look how healthy are they. So the Devil's Bridge trail is going up and down of the hill, and the condition of the road is kind of rocky also. So right now this is the 80% of the hike, and the view is so spectacular, very stunning, it's breathtaking. And this is the end of the trail. You see this natural form bridge, but unfortunately we didn't go there because it is so dangerous to climb there. And by the way, this is only part of the ecosystem of Arizona. And wrapping up our 2 day stay here in Sedona, and this is such a wonderful experience. And for the day three, we're going to Grand Canyon, and the elevation going to Grand Canyon gets higher and higher. And I think the highest elevation that we went to is 8,000 feet while we are in Flagstaff. So the Grand Canyon has four entrances, and we decided to go to the south rim. It has a great view and also it offers a lot of trails. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, this is the Grand Canyon. It's really looked like a big wallpaper. It's so vast, it's so deep, and everything is massive. And you see the colors, it changes from layer to layer, and each layer shows certain era. But the formation began 5 to 6 million years ago, and the oldest rock found here is 1.8 million years old. So each curve of the canyon has its own trail, but you have to be careful because it has limited space towards the end of the cliff. And if you have fear of heights, definitely you need someone to go with you. And for those of you who doesn't like hiking, you can also avail this free shuttle bus. Here, this is one of the points here. So as you can see, it is between the two cliffs. And we are so lucky that day is not so windy. And towards the end of this point it has railings so that you don't get fall 7,000 feet below. I can't relive this moment. The view is very stunning and breathtaking, and you see how the colors complement to each other. So if you see that blue or green, that's the Colorado River. This is the Hopi Point, the farthest trail that we went or walked through, but the trail goes more further beyond this. You can see also cactuses here. They're so cute. Now heading back to the parking lot. Make sure you wear your sunblock. Don't forget your sunglasses. Also bring your neck fan if you have. I'm kind of surprised with the terrain of Grand Canyon. I thought it's a desert, but there's a lot of trees here. I think it is in the middle of the forest. And I'm so glad that I get a chance to see one of the wonders of the world. If ever I get a chance to revisit this place again, I will do it. And now we are moving more farther towards north and we are going to Page, Arizona. By the way, it takes 2 hours to travel to Page from Grand Canyon. And here the landscape is different again. It offers a lot of more spaces, and one of the source of income here is mining, but they do it more responsibly. And towards Page, Arizona, you see a lot of red Rocky Mountains. It feels like I'm in a red planet right now. And most people living here are under Navajo tribe. This tribe is one of the Native Americans here in United States, and here in Arizona, we have a huge Navajo nation. So you will not get bored along the way to Page because in both sides you will be entertained with Rocky Mountains and Scenic Valley. For the day four, we get to see the Antelope Canyon, and I can say that this is one of my anticipated an exciting part of the trip because I couldn't imagine how it looks like compared to a picture because those pictures are really stunning. Unfortunately, guys, we're not allowed to take videos inside the canyons, and I'm just gonna share to you all the pictures that I have taken. This is the lower canyon, so we need to hike down 26 meters below. So Antelope Canyon, specifically it's a sandstone, dates back to Jurassic period around 185 to 190 million years ago. But the formation of the canyon itself, however, is more recent event. These floods carve out the distinctive slot canyons we see today. And it took 5 to 6 million years to create this one-of-a-kind landmark of Arizona. By the way, guys, you need to book a tour for this. It is a guided tour. And before the tour ends, our tour guide shows us or demonstrate us how the canyon was formed.
Coming through, it would start to slowly expose. It would come down, guys. It would pick up the sediment, the sand, and mix in with the water. And as it starts to rush through, it would start to slowly carve out the interior of the canyon.
Our next stop for the day 4 is the historical Navajo Bridge. Once again, guys, you're not in Mars, you are still here on Earth. So right now I'm here at Navajo Old Bridge, right there. So Navajo Bridge is actually two bridges. The original bridge opened in 1929, providing a direct route from Arizona to Utah across the canyon. And right now I'm standing on the other bridge. So at the time of construction, the Navajo Bridge was the highest steel arch bridge in the US for 66 years. They officially named this bridge as Grand Canyon Bridge, but in 1934 they changed it into Navajo Bridge. And for the third stop of day 4, we will visit or check the Balance Rocks. And I feel so tiny after seeing this rock in front of my eyes. We're here at the Balance Rock. Here you can see these big rocks. You think it's not huge? Let me go a little bit closer. And you see how tiny those scars are compared to the size of the stones. And I just wonder how these stones maintain its balance for 247 million years ago. So right now we're gonna explore the rest of the park. I'm here at Paria Beach. It's just like a river, but this river is called the Colorado River. Beautiful. Yeah. So as you can see, the sun is so fine. Not to mention the water is so cold as ice. So right now this area is called a piece of cake. I'm gonna show you why. Well, it appears like a huge cake. Remember when you slice a cake, it reveals like so many layers on it. And the last location to visit on day 4 is the Horseshoe Bend. So the Horseshoe Bend Trail in Page, Arizona is well known. Relatively easy hike that leads to a stunning view of the Colorado River's dramatic horseshoe-shaped bend. The trail is 1.5 miles round trip and follows a well-maintained, accessible path. It's a popular spot for visitors and offers views of the deep gorge and rust-colored sandstone cliffs. And that ends our day 4 here in Arizona, and we are down to last day of our trip. And for the day 5, we went to Monument Valley, and it takes 2 hours from Page. And this landmark lies between the state of Utah and Arizona. So this area is also known for the towering sandstone buttes of Monument Valley Navajo Tribal Park. And you don't have to travel so far because this scenic view is just along the road. And here are some of my photos taken on the Monument Valley. And even though you're just taking random photos, it would definitely turns good. Now we are heading to Petrified Forest National Park. It is not just an ordinary desert area because it offers history, most especially on geologic changes of the world. And this is what they call the painted desert. So the presence of trace minerals, particularly iron and manganese, that were incorporated into the rock and wood as they formed. These minerals react with oxygen, creating a range of colors including red, orange, yellow, and brown from iron oxides, and blue, purple, and black from manganese oxides. And it is so amazing to see how the colors separate from each layers. And it feels different. It's so unique, and it feels like you are in different planet. This is the Blue Mesa, which is part of Chinle Formation, and it consists of madstone deposited by a river system during the Triassic period. Well, actually, guys, it looks like sand, but it's not soft. Its texture is very rough and hard to touch. The Blue Mesa Trail is just like a 1 mile paved loop trail that provides easy access to the Badlands, offering scenic overlooks and opportunities to explore the landscape. And here's a closer look of petrified wood, a wood that turns into a stone over time. You can actually complete the entire loop for just 25 minutes. And this is the newspaper rock. And take a closer look of this petroglyphs written on the rocks. And it's so amazing how people think before to have publication like this because they don't have any papers before. So these are the fallen trees that live in the late Triassic period of the Mesozoic era, just about 225 or 207 million years ago. So these trees become petrified or fossilized. So once before it's like a forest, and then it was submerged in the water, and then minerals takes over, and then over time they get fossilized, even though it looks like a tree, but it's already a stone. And these are the things you can check while exploring the Petrified Forest National Park. Thank you for watching this 5-day trip in Arizona. Hope you guys like it, and if you have questions about the itinerary, you may comment down below and I will answer it as soon as possible. The world is big, we need to explore it and enjoy it.